Ano ba yung mga dinaanan mo going here na nakuha mo ng qualifying mo? Na nag-qualify ka, ano ang mga challenges and now nakuha mo na?
Yung challenges po talaga, this season, ito po yung parang season sa amin na as a team na sobrang hirap. Kasi nung previous season po namin yung last season is medyo, hindi naman po sobrang dali, pero parang dinominate po kasi namin yung MPL. Tapos this season, since tinalo nila kami, tapos marami talagang parang naging challenges sa amin kasi, yung mga team na hindi naka-adapt ng last season, sobrang naka-adapt sila, tapos mas nalagpasan nila yung laro namin ngayong season, kaya sobrang hirap. And this upcoming EWC, sisiguraduhin namin na Pilipinas yung mananalo, kami dalawa.
Sige, ganda lang. Sige, go ahead.
Yes.
Anong inspiration mo naman going there na makuha this time yung corona?
Siyempre po, unang-una sa mga inspirations ko yung family ko. If ever man na mananalo namin yun, ibigay ko agad sa kanila yung part ko. Tapos, inspiration ko rin po yung teammates ko kasi bagong lipat lang po ako din sa Liquid, first season ko lang po. And sobrang saya ako na tinanggap po nila akong buong buo and sobrang happy ko lang po na i-represent po ako ng page mo.
Okay, yeah, Miss Lee, paano sila na-qualify? Just a short, how the Navy and the Liquid for the women's side, and likewise for the men's side naman, Onyx and Team Liquid made it to the Esports World Cup through your qualification, local qualification, di ba?
Yes, so we did run 2 tournaments separately. So for our male representatives, they are the champion and first runner-up for our MPL season 15. So it's a professional league for MLBB that is running for 15 seasons already here in the Philippines. So yun nga, yung sa season na to, sila yung panalo. So automatic, they will be representing our country. And then for our female team, fortunately, we got to have a partner who gets to mount a tournament that is dedicated for female. And then for that, we have our partner, CBZN, who actually run the tournament called Athena League. So that's for female only, the tournament. And then, of course, our 2 teams, Navi, PH, and Team Liquid, Philippines female team, dominated that tournament naman po. So automatic, they become our representatives. And we are lucky kasi last year we only have 1 female team to represent the Philippines, and now we were given 2 slots. Because I think in terms of the market also for female esports here in the Philippines, malaki din po yung market natin here in the Philippines.
Okay, kay Kelra, okay, gaano kalaki ba yung competition sa World Cup? How many teams? And I'm sure you are scouting the rivals. Sino ba ang pwedeng matindi talaga na karibal na kailangan talunin nyo para ma-redeem ang Philippines, di ba? Makuha muli natin ang kampiyonato sa world.
Yung pinakamalayo po siguro right ng Pilipinas is yung Indonesia and Malaysia. Yung Malaysia po, tingin ko, isa rin po sila sa parang nag-dominate ngayon. Kasi sila rin po yung last na nag-champion sa EWC na tournament. And lang po siguro, mas magpe-prepare po kaming 2 team yung mag-represent na ng Pilipinas para makuha po ulit yung MSC since hindi po ilang taon na po hindi nakukuha ng Pinas yung MSC.
Heb, gaano katindi yung preparasyon natin ngayon right after that win, di ba, sa MLP Season 15?
Ito po, kakatapos na po na MPL, tapos nagpo-practice na po kagad kami. Ganun po grabe yung preparation namin kasi ayaw na po talaga namin magpatalo. Gusto na po namin iuwi ng PH yung kampiyonato.
Yes. Miss Lee, kailan mismo yung tournament sa Saudi Arabia?
Okay, so the MLBB Esports tournaments, MSC 2025 at EWC will be from July 10 to August 2. July 10 to August 2. And then the MWI, it's gonna be within that period. I believe it's gonna be from July 15 until July 20. So simultaneous siya. Mas mahaba lang yung sa male because usually mas marami yung teams.
How many teams usually sa men? Around, approximate?
Around not 16.
Okay.
16 or more, yeah.
And then in women, baka may idea si Ayanami. Okay, how big is the field para sa women? Ilang teams yan?
16 also.
16 din, 16. And sino din yung mga big names o big teams?
Talking about the names po, I think it's still gonna be Team Vitality. Sila po yung sinabi ko na 3 to 4 years na nag-reign.
Okay. From
Sa
what country?
Indonesia.
Indonesia din, okay.
Indonesia. And, ayun po, sila and Malaysia din po. Pero I think everyone po sa tournament na yun is a threat. Kasi po, ang laki po nang in-improve ng bawat isa. Tsaka po last year, from out of nowhere, I mean, Turkey ba yan? Is it Turkey? Basta yung BSG. Na team na BSG, like, wala po silang masyadong tournament sa country nila, pero umabot po sila ng top 4, I think. So, that's something po na ang laki po talaga ng improve ng ibang bansa. And also po, sa yung sa Malaysia na nag-champion sa MSC, feeling ko na-boost yung confidence ng Malaysian country. So, sa FE counterpart nila po, ang laki po ng in-improve. Kaya threat din po talaga yung Malaysia na. Sobrang galing po nila.
Yeah. How about Ramisi? What do you think of the competition this year? Kasi last year, di ba, you played for Vietnam. I'm sure kilala mo rin yung mga teams na dyan. And ano rin yung motivation mo this time around?
Yung motivation ko ngayon po is, ayun yung promise ko sa self ko. And gusto ko talaga kasi palaging meeting sa lahat. And like kami sa country, so this time, hopefully, mag-champs kami. And syempre, meron pa din yung vitality na try namin para gagawin namin yung best namin.
Okay. Tito?